No one could compare with Pelé. Argentina would never see another footballer like Maradona, and aliens don't exist. All of that was true until the world was introduced to Lionel Messi. In the lead-up to the 2015 Champions League final, veteran Juventus goalkeeper Gianluigi Buffon was asked about how he hoped to contain Barcelona, in particular their star playmaker. Messi is an alien that dedicates himself to play with humans. It's not the first time, and won't be the last, that Lionel Messi has been referred to as anything but human, simply because of his indelible mark on the world game. Barcelona went on to win that Champions League trophy, and it was in the middle of a resurrection of sorts by their Superman in the number 10 shirt. Messi had been without question the best footballer on the planet, winning an unprecedented 4 consecutive Ballon d'Or awards. But injuries had taken their toll, with Real Madrid's Cristiano Ronaldo moving in on his territory. Messi struck back in 2015. Barcelona's all-time leading scorer broke the hat-trick and assist records en route to the La Liga title, the 7th of his career. Victory in the Copa del Rey final and Champions League meant Barca became the first club to win the big 3 trophies in a season for the second time. Messi scored 58 goals from 57 games to get one back on his rival Ronaldo, comfortably winning an extraordinary 5th Ballon d'Or.
I am taking this with peacefulness, enjoying it, always thinking that it's thanks to my side and my teammates I am where I am now. Thanks to everything we won last year, I was able to win this award. I am enjoying this and also sharing it with all of them.
Disfrutándolo y compartiéndolo con todo ellos.
In the end, we go back home with the Ballon d'Or won by a friend. He deserves it. He's set a milestone in the past decade in the world of football in this 21st century. And seeing all this makes us very happy, because we have done it.
Then his controversial second place behind Ronaldo in 2016 caused a public spat between the Portugal star and Messi's longtime Barcelona teammate, Xavi.
No, he was the guy. I just gave my opinion, and I can tell you again. Messi is the best in the world and the best in history. That's all. This is my thought, and I think that people who like football have the same opinion.
Messi had put himself into the conversation about the best footballer of all time when he started his award domination in 2009. The comparisons to his countryman, Diego Maradona, had started earlier than that, thanks to his small stature, extraordinary ball control, and lethal left foot. And the man himself anointed Messi as his successor when he saw him as a teenager coming into the national team. I have seen the player who will inherit my place in Argentine football, and his name is Messi. Messi is a genius. Still to come on the Immortals, the tough road to greatness. Messi and Maradona sit on top of any best-of list from Argentina. But they're certainly not the only brilliant footballers to emerge from the South American powerhouse. Alfredo Di Stefano is described as the most complete footballer of all time, with his heroics at Real Madrid throughout the 1950s the stuff of legend. Daniel Passarella holds the unique distinction of being the only player to feature in both of Argentina's World Cup winning campaigns. And only one person has scored more goals for Argentina than Gabriel Batistuta. In 78 matches, he converted 54 times, a record that stood for years until the arrival of Messi. Lionel Messi nearly didn't get on the road to immortality. The son of a steel factory manager, was born in Rosario in central Argentina and was a brilliant youth footballer who cut his teeth with Newell's Old Boys. And there was no surprise about his inspiration.
As an Argentinian, I like Maradona for what he has achieved. He became the greatest footballer in the world. And then I like Ronaldinho, who is very close to me now, and I have always liked Pablo Aimar. I used to watch him when he played for River Plate. These are basically the players that I admire.
However, at the age of 10, he was diagnosed with a growth-restricting hormone deficiency, a condition that threatened to end his career before it had even started. The treatment was expensive, almost $1,000 per month that his modest family couldn't afford. Newell's wasn't able to pick up the medical costs, and even the wealthiest Argentine teams, such as River Plate, refused to foot the bill. Messi's parents took him to Spain in search of help, and after one trial at Barcelona, their wonder kid was signed at the age of 13. After successful treatment, Messi started to grow in more ways than one, and by 17, he was in the senior team.
He has made rapid progress, mostly due to his raw talent. He learns much faster than the others. That is why each time he learns more. He steps up another level. He evolves very quickly because his learning process has been so fast.
His debut with the national side was a memorable one for the wrong reasons in 2005. He came on at the 18th minute of the second half against Hungary and was sent off just 47 seconds later. At the 2006 World Cup, Messi became the youngest Argentine to play and score in the tournament. An Olympic gold medal followed 2 years later in Beijing. At 22, he won his first Ballon d'Or by a record margin in 2009. And it wasn't long until he was rewriting Barcelona's history books. In the 2011-12 season, Messi set La Liga and European records for the most goals in a single season. He also became Barcelona's greatest all-time scorer, overtaking Cesar Rodriguez's 57-year record of 232 goals, with a hat-trick against Granada. The 2014 World Cup final was billed as Messi versus Germany, the world's best player against the best team. He'd been brilliant in the lead-up, scoring 4 times in the group matches. And everything pointed to him finally fulfilling the dream of leading his country to football's holy grail. Unfortunately, it wasn't to be, with Germany scoring the only goal of the game deep into extra time. Then when success again eluded Messi at the 2016 Copa America, where Argentina lost on penalties to Chile, the best player in the world was frustrated. That was the 3rd successive defeat in a major tournament final. And afterwards, Messi announced his retirement from international football.
It's very difficult, as I said it before. The first thing that comes to me, and I thought about it in the dressing room, is that for me, I am done with the national team. As I said, it had been 4 finals, and it isn't for me. It is a shame because I tried everything. Winning a title is something I wanted so much, but it didn't happen.
It sent a nation into panic.
I feel an enormous sadness. It tears my heart in two. It was the cup that Messi had to win. More than anything, it is something that he deserves. And I just don't want him to leave the national team.
The mayor of Buenos Aires unveiled a statue of Messi, which he hoped would help change his mind, while even the president of the country became involved. The campaign worked, with Messi reversing his decision several months later, returning to the national team for the World Cup qualifier against Uruguay, scoring the only goal of the match, the 57th of his 116-game career in the sky blue and white. Being the best means being well remunerated, and Lionel Messi is the highest paid footballer on the planet. His net worth is estimated at around $350 million, with Barcelona keen to lock him into a new contract worth around $30 million per season to keep him at Camp Nou until 2022. Given he's won them 16 major trophies in his tenure by the time negotiations ramped up, you can understand the urgency of keeping the Messiah in place. Despite his incredible success, Messi has never forgotten the hard yards back in his homeland.
Since I was very little, I had to face a lot of sacrifice and effort because I had the dream of achieving success doing what I liked, which was football. I had to surmount so many things during that path. It was tough, but I never stopped dreaming on what I wanted to achieve, and I was lucky to make it.
In his role as UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador, the world's best footballer visited earthquake-devastated Haiti to assist children and their families in need.
We have to work a lot and value Haiti and help in everything that is happening because we need a lot of work to change all that I saw. Haiti has practically nothing, and it will take a lot for Haiti to rise again.
Messi was forced to make a corrective payment of €5 million after being charged, along with his father Jorge, with tax fraud. They were both found guilty in July 2016, with Messi having a 21-month prison sentence suspended. When asked to testify, Messi confirmed he knew little about Spanish tax law or whether he knew he was paying taxes on his image rights.
¿Sabía si tributaba o no?
No, la verdad que no sé nada.
The truth is no. I didn't know. As my dad explained earlier, I just dedicated myself to play football.
And played it better than anyone in history.